Hey, happy May, everyone, and welcome to the best buyer's market in years. So, valuations on all properties have been going down year after year, and inventory has never been higher. Inventory on some property types is 4 or even 5 times the amount of sales. So, buyers are spoiled for options essentially. For anyone that is looking to buy, now has never been a better time. And of course, this market's not going to last forever. Things have been getting muted. Are they going to continue to go down, stay muted, and for how long? We can't predict what's going to happen in the future. But now is that time when buyers are going to be looking back and saying, man, I wish I bought then. Because at some point, this great buyer's market is going to end and valuations will start to go up again once the economy gets back on track. Why don't we take a look at the stats? We'll do a deep dive and see exactly what's going on for each property type. My name is Daryl Lacroix. If you're looking for home stats, real estate stats in the Waterloo region, you're in the right place. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and let's get to it. Hello, everyone. It is now May, and we are taking a look at the housing market stats for April in the Waterloo region, and we're going to start with sales data, and we're going to look at a pattern over 3 years. So beginning in March of 2022, we can see the spring market peaked in March with 921 sales. The following year, in 2023, spring market peaked in May, 803 sales. In 2024, spring market peaked in May as well, 698. And now in 2025, we're looking at April, we have 586 sales. It'll be interesting to see what happens in May and whether or not May will also be another peak month for the spring season. But as you can see, things are going down bit by bit each and every year. Looking at sale prices, you can see how muted things have become, especially this year. So April, we saw a median sale price of $730. That's up from $721 in March. And if we look at the years before, you can see they were much higher. Over here, February 2022, again, that's when that market bubble popped, coming down. But things have been a little muted as we progress year after year. Especially this year, it's been kind of wild with everything happening in the South and the economy. We just had our last rate check. They didn't drop the rates at all. That was the first time in a while that's happened. So it'll be interesting to see if that has any effect on the market. But let's look at new listings. So new listings in the Waterloo region in April shot up from last month. We had 1,366 new listings added to the overall inventory. Overall inventory, 1,938 homes. So you compare that many homes on the market for sale, and then the number of sales is 586. So, I mean, all of you out there know it's been a slow market. It's maybe one of the first buyer markets, official buyer markets, in many, many years. And that's why. Muted sales and increase in inventory. Let's check out how inventory compares. See, inventory's been going up. It's higher than it's ever been. Ever before. So that's why we're kind of seeing what we're seeing. Let's take a look at the individual property types. So single family, detached homes. Those valuations, it looks like they went down. If we're looking at the median sale price, in March they were $835. April they went down to $825. If we look at average, it shows a different story. They went up. But as I say, median is usually the more accurate figure to go by. New listings skyrocketed since February. 785 new detached single-family homes in April. Overall inventory is up to 900, and sales around 352. Let's take a look at days on market. They remained a bit flat, 13 days. 13 days is good, though, less than 2 weeks. Still seeing multiple offers. They're not, obviously, they're not selling for way above asking or for egregious prices. Even in multiple offers, you're getting conditions or fair prices. But it really depends on the home, depends on the week as well. Okay, let's look at townhouses. Townhouses always up and down. They were down last month in April. In March, 630 went down to 620. Not too much of a differential. New listings, about the same, 264. Total inventory of townhomes, 494 in April. It's a lot of townhomes. And the sales, 107. Days on market, 19 days. The condo market. So those prices are going down, 415 in April, down from 425. Not as many new listings, but 224 new listings added to an inventory of 466. So 466 condos on the market and only 70 sales. So the demand for that property type and the abundance of that property type makes it a very tough market right now. If you want to sell condos, or if you want to buy a condo, it's a great time. If you're trying to sell, you really need to pay attention to your competition. Keep in mind your sale price and the condo fees. Condo fees are very high on a lot of these condos. If it's too expensive, people aren't going to buy them. So you need to balance that out. If you have high fees, you got to bring that price down. Days on market, 34. So over a month. And then semi-detached homes, not the most significant property type in the region. Median sale price, 642.5. Down from March. New listings went up quite a bit, 85 in April. Total inventory, 64. And sales, 57. So it looks like those semi-detached homes are selling pretty good, actually. Most of that inventory is going. Semi-detached, they're probably more affordable than the single-family detached homes. Probably getting similar layouts, similar square footage and number of rooms, but lower prices. So I can see why that would be attractive, especially to first-time home buyers trying to get in the market. And the days on market show that, 11 days. That's pretty much right away, right? You list a home, you show it for a week or just over a week, review offers, and they go. So 11 days, that's great. So semi-detached sellers, good property type right now in this tough buyer's market. But again, if you're a buyer, there are so many options. Not a lot of buyers out there for the inventory to scoop up that inventory, but now has never been a better time to be a buyer. So if you can manage it and you've been on the fence and you're wondering if now is the time, 100%, because this buyer market is not going to last forever. And We haven't had a market like this in many, many years, over a decade. I mean, we can look at the max. I mean, you can see from 2012, valuations have gone up, and then from 2021 to 2022, right around COVID time, with that panic outside of cities, people from Toronto trying to come to smaller cities in the Golden Horseshoe area, caused that huge bubble. And yeah, we've just hit an affordability ceiling, as I keep saying. So things are probably going to remain muted for some time. I don't see them going down too much, but when they're going to start going up, who knows? We cannot predict what will happen in the next year or two with the economy and everything. But now is that time when people will look back and say, I should have bought then. So keep that in mind. Thanks for watching, everyone. Remember, if you have any questions about your home, the neighborhood, the city, anything at all to do with real estate, I'm happy to help. Doesn't matter how big or how small your question is. You can call me, send me a text, send me an email, or schedule a Zoom call. All my information is in the description below, and I'd be happy to help discuss your situation and help you sell your home or get you on the path to home ownership. Again, my name is Daryl Lacroix, and I hope everyone has a great Mother's Day and Victoria Day long weekend. Until next time, cheers. Peace.